you as a fraud examiner reporting fraud examination results to board of director, and if they don't take any action, what should you do? You go report to the board of director, the CEO is doing fraud. The board of directors say, oh, okay, thank you so much, we take care of it. Then you see the board of director are not taking any action. Next year, the CEO is doing more fraud. You go board of director, the CEO is doing fraud. They say, yeah, don't worry, we take care of it. Next year, the board of directors doing nothing. So are you allowed to blow the whistle outside the organization? And this is what so many of my friends who are working in fraud investigation, they come to me and they say, yeah, we reported to audit committee that there's a fraud happening and the audit committee didn't take any action. What should we do? The answer is very simple. In case, based on the regulation, like for example, if you are a bank listed in Saudi Arabia, the regulation will say, in case you discover fraud, you have responsibility to report it, not only to the board of directors and audit committee, and also you need to report to the central bank. Also, if you are company listed in the stock market, you should not only report the fraud allegation to the board of directors, but also to the regulator in the capital market authority. So first is based on the regulation. Is it required by law for you to report? This is number one. Number two, what if you are a privately owned firm? What if you are family business? The dad is the chairman and the son is the CEO and the son is doing fraud. You tell the dad say, don't worry, he's my son, he can do all the fraud in the world. So what should you do? And here will take us to what we call if there is a moral issue. If the son is building a building and this building is going to collapse and everyone will die because he's not using the proper material, and you go tell the dad, hey, the building is not okay because this building is not built based on proper material, and the dad say, we don't care, let them die. In that case, you have moral obligation to blow the whistle on the organization. You should not only report to the board of directors and audit committee, you have to report maybe to the regulators, you have to report to the government. So what is the correct action you need to take? You need to go hire your own lawyer for him to understand the case, for him to understand the laws and regulation in the country, and help you determine the proper approach. Maybe you stay working there and you be an informant for the government. Maybe you report to the government. Maybe you quit your job. Maybe you provide the report formally to the legal department. It depends on the case and scenario. So there is no answer to fit all. You need to assess every case, but you need to understand that you in general have no obligation to blow the whistle on the client. If you report there's a fraud, if the CEO is taking 5,000 from the organization, you report it to board of directors, that's it. You are done. You don't have to do anything else. But in case the issue have a legal element or moral element, maybe you have additional requirement where you have to report it outside the organization. We are going to be conducting in the future, hopefully, more workshops and more sessions. Usually I teach over 2 days a workshop called Reporting Fraud Examination Result, where we go in details and explain to you from A to Z how you need to conduct fraud investigation reporting in the proper way and how can you write your fraud examination report.